name is Vishal. I am from India. I passed out from my college recently. I have completed my graduation in Bachelor of Science, and now I am looking forward for my higher education in abroad. Meanwhile, I was searching for some online platform where I can teach English, especially because this is a language I'm really passionate about. Although there are some other things I like to do in my quality of time to make it productive. For example, photography is one of them, and I am passionate about it. I have my camera whenever I go outside, like while traveling, exploring new places. I like to capture some picture of the landscapes, flowers, animals, and whatever captivate me. So I usually capture in my screen. Not only capturing, actually, I also like to edit them because that's my another talent. I have done a diploma in the Photoshop 7.0. So I have the good knowledge of how to edit the photos using filters and add some editing spices to make the photos attractive, because my friends and my family always appreciate the photographs which I take from my mobile camera. This things doesn't end here. Actually, I like to upload it on some social websites, for example Facebook, Instagram, because I'm like a common person and absectional. I like to read the comments, getting likes, that really makes me feel excited. So apart from this, I'm a social person, like unlike the other students who most of the time spend their time playing games on smartphones. But I go outside in the morning time. It starts from my daily routine. I do some yoga practices, and I like to talk with the different people. And then I would have to say that this is the things I really love. I'm using a lots of online platforms. There I come across a number of people from the different countries, Western, non-Western, Australia, Canada, and people from the China, Bangladesh. And some of them are really trying hard to learn this language, which is English, obviously, because it has become a rat race. Everyone to do it. It's widely famous. And some students are also exist who want to get the study visa, but the requirement is like they have to be fluent in this language. When it comes to me, though, I have been involved in the teaching profession since 2016. As I remember, I was in the first year, so in the summer vacation I started teaching. That was my first experience. Then I got offered from some institutes in my nearby city. I taught for approximately 5 months, and currently I'm teaching at my hometown in an IELTS institute as an IELTS trainer. So students usually ask like, what's the secret to be fluent? And I always emphasize the two things. The first of them is accuracy. Like if you have the good grammatical knowledge, you know the how to use in a correct form, then it's not a big deal. Everyone can do it, because as I remember when I was a child, so I had a lack of technological resources. I did work hard. I read a lot of books to collect the grammatical knowledge, idioms, and some sort of that. But now I think it has become the cup of tea for everyone, and the online material is available. Maybe it's not that much expensive as it used to be in the past time. And the second thing is fluency. Like, okay, if a person have a good grammatical range of correction, then that's good. I appreciate that. But at the same time, he or she need to be fluent also, because without fluency, we cannot talk confident, full of confidence. Yes, I agree that. So this is the reason. I think it has been almost 2 years I talked on some online platforms. I started my English journey from the application which was the Hello Talk. I talked with many people. Even now, still I'm in the contact of that people. So yeah, so things doesn't end here. If I talk about my outer life experience, so I'm just like a common person. In the evening time, I go to the market sometimes to buy some fruits, vegetables, some groceries. That's the other thing. I do not have the good shopping skills, although my mom is there for doing that. But some responsibilities are also on my shoulders as well. And I'm also a social person. I use the Instagram, Facebook. I upload all the photos. These are the things I like to do. The another thing is like, how much does it take? Because the student, especially who are from the other countries, non-Western countries, they usually have to struggle hard to get the study visa. Sometimes they appear in the exam like IELTS, but if their requirement doesn't complete it, like nowadays the university demands for 6 band at least, even in the Canada, 6 band in each module, 6.5 even. So they really have to work hard for that. But I think if you're passionate about this language, because it's just not a subject, Yeah, we cannot teach it like the mathematics, science and the physics. There should be a eye to an eye contact with the teachers, if the teacher is giving time at the same time. And I think nothing is like the online platform, because it is the one student and the one teacher where we can pay fully attention, and this is the best way to learn this language. Although many students join the institute to be fluent in this language, but the things doesn't happen according to the expectations. I usually see that, because in the crowd of people it's almost impossible to learn a completely new language without a particular atmosphere. So that's why I always prefer to teach, even when I need to learn any new accents, when it comes to American accent, Australian, Canadian, rather than join any institute. I always prefer some online platform where I come across in the contact and interact with the teachers who are the native, who speak the native English. So I think these things also happen with the students. So I always suggest and recommend this advice to my students. So let's see what happens in the future. So it was really a nice conversation for me. Okay, bye. We'll wait for your text.